Chaminade, the home team, 73 and nothing for Harvard-Westlake, the Wolverines. With me are the two players of the game that we selected. Kaaya, the quarterback, right here for Chaminade, 4 touchdown passes, and Dominic Lee, the outstanding running back for Chaminade, who had 3 scores. A lot of leagues scored tonight.
Right.
And what's up with that? Brandon, Diamond.
Oh, yeah, my younger brother, Diamond Lee's a great player, and he had I think 1 or 2 touchdowns.
1 or 2?
He had,
Yes.
I'm not even sure. There's so many touchdowns going on.
Well, what's it like playing in a game like this where you're feeling dominant over your opponents? You guys were passing the ball and working on your offense. You were throwing deep. In fact, on one possession late in the second quarter, you threw it deep 3 times and finally hit Brandon Lee for a touchdown. Working kind of a post pattern or a fade. But one thing about you, you're 6'4", you have an excellent arm, which I noticed, and throw tight spirals. I love it.
So for the most part, most of the time, when I can set my feet.
How did you think your game was tonight?
I thought it was pretty good. Just wanted to handle business. I mean, I know going into it, a lot of guys are wanting to get ahead of themselves and say, oh, let's just mess around and we can do whatever because they're not as good as us, or they lost to St. Paul last week or something like that, or 2 weeks ago. But when we just wanted to play our game, I wanted to play my game, make my reads, and just get better. Going into playoffs and
so it's difficult playing in a game like this where you're much better than the other team. Like you said, it's hard to keep that focus.
I mean, for the offense, and the defense, it's not too much of a big drop off. I mean, we're just looking to handle business and pretty much execute, just do what we do, and we don't want to get ahead of ourselves. Like I said earlier, because any team can beat any team on any given night. I mean, I know they beat Loyola earlier this year, and we couldn't. So we couldn't disregard that. You know what I mean?
Well, Dominic, you have 3 touchdowns tonight. You've got great speed, mobility. You like running back?
I love it. It was I looked a lot faster today with our line opening up huge holes for me to walk through. So
is it easy to run on that artificial surface?
When you practice on it every day, it feels a lot easier to me.
Do you feel quicker? Can you make cuts?
I think so. It feels
like Barry Sanders used to. Remember cuts going back and forth?
Yeah, that's a great analogy to give. I mean, it's kind of hard to live up to that.
I remember how awesome he was on turf, playing for Detroit.
Right.
Now, you're being recruited for some big-time schools right now.
Yeah, I mean,
UCLA,
USC, so Miami. I mean, they're all big schools. I actually committed to Miami back in April. I mean, I've been committed ever since. I know the USC and the UCLA offers. I mean, they came late. Of course, those are 2 big programs that you can't just disregard and you can't just blow off. You still have to respect them.
State tomorrow, battle of unbeaten there in Florida.
Right.
Big
what
rival.
About you? College future?
Oh, I have my offer currently is from Colorado, Boulder, and Colorado State, and Wyoming, and Idaho. So.
Any preference?
I took my trip to Colorado and I was really high on them. I liked everything I saw out there. So
beautiful area.
It was beautiful.
Dominic Lee and Brandon Kaaya. Now you have a good team coming up next week. Your team is 7-2 overall, and you're 3-1 in the Mission League. And like I said, the 2 undefeated teams we're playing tonight, St. Francis. And who's the other team?
Sarah.
They're
awesome.
21-21 tie. They're both unbeaten overall, unbeaten in the Mission League. And you're playing next week, St. Francis.
St. Francis first senior night. Yeah.
What kind of problems do they present for you?
They're a really good run-stopping team. I mean, I'm sure Donovan will have to work some things out with our O-line. They have a good offense. I mean, their quarterback, he's awesome. They have good O-linemen. I mean, they're a good all-around team. They don't. I mean, on film, all the film that I've watched them, they don't make too many mistakes. So we'll just have to, play solid football, play sound football.
Dominic, they're going to put 6 guys in the box to stop you.
Oh yeah, exactly. We invited. We just have a good week of practice, and when we have 6 in the box, we still think we can win with that. So as long as we keep our feet moving down in the trenches and everything.
Now you lost to Sarah 36-0, but then you had a tough loss to Hart-High and Newhall, 55-54.
Yeah.
What's like playing in a game like that?
Yeah, I mean that was a straight shootout. I mean it was back and forth. I mean, games like that, it's hard to keep going because when you score and then they score right off the bat, I mean it's really hard to stay focused and keep going. But I feel like as an offense, I mean I think that we played awesome that game.
Right.
Donovan, he killed it. Just that last overtime, we just couldn't get that push. I think if we play them again, I think it might be a different situation. But we'll see.
Notre Dame, you beat them 46-43, a team that I've seen this year in Sherman Oaks. Be Bishop Ahmad.
Yeah, they're also a great team.
Awesome.
We had a hard time with them. We're not going to walk over any teams like that.
Yeah, it's a big rivalry.
Tough division, and of course the Southern Section is over 500 schools. It's amazing how many good football programs there are down here and how many great players there are from the southern section.
Yeah, I mean, as I was saying,
the most states of high school.
Exactly. I mean, anyone could be anyone. Like as I was saying, you never know how Westlake could beat Loyola like they did.
Brandon Kaaya, Dominic Lee, our players of the game on the NFHS Network. Once again, the final score: Chaminade 73, Harvard-Westlake nothing. I'm Mark Heffernan on the NFHS Network, powered by Play on Sports.